Alright, welcome in everybody to our first of two restreams happening today. I will get a prediction up and running after both runners are readied up. Alright, we'll be off here just a few seconds. Alright, we are off. Welcome in everybody. Welcome in Emily, Justin, Wheels, GL to both of you. Skylar, Tatsu the Raccoon, thank you. Welcome in. We have... Let me turn this down just a little bit. There we go. We have a couple matches going on today, as I mentioned. This is our first one. This is... both matches will be losers round 2 matches. So we're moving on with the losers bracket, which there are still a lot of people left in the losers bracket, so it should be fun to see what happens. We have Justin and Wheels today. So Justin is the 17th seed, and Wheels is technically the 27th seed because Wheels entered the tournament without a PB. However, Wheels' PB currently, I'm looking at his splits, it says 1:30.08, I believe, which is a really solid time. I might have to play this game, yeah. Okay, let me get the prediction going before I forget. We'll go 10 minutes. There we go. But yeah, we have a couple matches going on today. And we also have some more coming up this week. So, this is our first match today. Our second match will be later tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. It'll be pretty much 4 hours from now, if I can count. Yes, 4 hours from now. And that will be another losers round 2 match between Emily and Manta. And the winner of this match between Justin and Wheels will go on to play Owen or Bryce Singer in the next round. And then the winner of Manta versus Emily will play Thyme Rosal in the following round. And then we have another match tomorrow, Wednesday, at 7 p.m. Eastern, and that'll be Ascend Joker versus Parodi. And the other match we have scheduled this week, I believe, is a round 3 match between Moonrise and Teddy, and that'll be on Friday. Pretty much around this time Friday. So we've got more Pit Percent tournament action coming at you this week. This match was technically supposed to happen one entire length of a pit run about an hour 30 ago. Unfortunately, we didn't have a restreamer for it, but both runners were kind enough to move it to this time so I could restream it. Because I have work. I work. I love work. But seriously, shoutouts to these runners. I'm happy we get to show this match off on the channel. Yeah, both these runners are 1-1 in the tournaments. They've won a match and they've lost a match. They're both looking for their second win. Unfortunately, loser will go home. We are in the losers bracket, so it is pretty much sudden elimination every match. But I think this should be a lot of fun. Wheels has improved so much throughout this tournament. Alright, making our way into 1-1, starting out. Looks like both runners are on the Japanese version of this game. I don't know if it's, I'm gonna assume it's Wii U VC for both. I don't know if either runner have a JP disc. Okay, Justin is on JP disc. All right. I'm gonna assume Wheels is on VC then. Both runners now with the flip ability, gonna pick up 3 items. Shell Shock for room 89 of the pit. Fire Burst will be used in Ender 2 to wake up Peach. And then the Shroom Shake, just a nice heal to have. Got a Turtley Leaf drop from Justin, did not pick it up, and I believe a catch card drop for Wheels. Fast flower for Wheels, okay. Interesting. Just gonna do the grind as normal, and Wheels will have pretty much a free speed boost all the way to the door. Nice. Great grinds for both these runners. Wheels will be out early, as you can see. Yeah, 37.7, 36.7. Both runners perfectly fine on points for this run. Back just in time. So I was watching these runners just as they went live before we started the match, and I believe Wheels will be going for GBS, for Darkroom GBS. Saw Wheels practicing that earlier. I'm not sure if Justin will be doing it or not, but would be able to on this version of the game. Wheel's gonna shop really quick. Just gonna get a couple items. Looks like we'll get a shroom shake. Does have enough for 2 shroom shakes. There you go. Justin will be doing the normal route, going to get Thoreau. And Wheels will be attempting Darkroom GBS. So the route you're seeing Justin do, this is the game's intended route to complete 1-2. And on Wheels' screen, Wheels is going to be attempting to skip all of this, getting Thoreau, talking to a couple NPCs, by doing a 1-frame trick. Basically, there is a very small seam in the background of Yoldtown. If we do a 1-frame, we can land right on that seam. As you see here, you climb all the way up and jump across and over the gap. And there you go. Darkroom GBS. That was very well done. And then Wheels starting out 1-3 with the 1 3-point grind. Looking very good on points. Got the 50k. Pretty much good to go. The next level up will be at 60k. It's a pretty important level up for the first pretty much quarter mark way through the pit, but both these runners will get there, no problem. Justin finishing up 1-2. I'll give a refresh on the stream there. And starting the chunks fight here. This is like the first mini boss of the game. You can do a bunch of stylish moves and chain jumps here to get a bunch of points. But pretty much gonna use throw, toss chunks into the corner. This looks pretty good. Yep, very nicely done. Tons of points there as well. Yep, got the 60k level up after the O-Chunks fight. Wow. The points are very good for Wheels right now. So Ice Cherble skip. Gonna jump off the Cherble at the height of its animation to hopefully make it up the door. That's unfortunate. Only got 2 bounces off the Cherble because of the 60k level up. But that's alright, this only loses a couple seconds there. Justin on the O-Chunks fight. Wheels going for blue pedestal skip. Just landing on a small seam, continuing to hold forward. And we could flip to 2D right on the star block. Very nice. Justin fighting no chunks. Thankfully doesn't get grabbed, I hope. Okay, should be fine. Yep, nice. Justin gonna do ICS. Very nicely done, and a stylish move. Wheels doing the newer version of Key Early, using the Z position Very nicely done. Big shouts out to Moonrise making a tutorial for this. Really nice video. But yeah, that's an alternate way to do key early. It is just slightly slower than getting like a first try corner clip. However, for a lot of runners, this might be more consistent time save for key early. So that's really cool to see. Yeah, Justin not too far behind. Justin entering 1-4 here. Nice throw lock there from Justin. If you use throw before opening a lock, throw won't enter the door because it's currently in his animation. And then Justin going for the corner clip version of key early. Just trying to jump up. Nice. And should be good. Nice. Very nicely done. Alright, so Wheel's starting out the Fractale fight. Justin finishing up one of the last puzzles here in 1-4. Alright, we'll start out the Fractale fight. Each phase, just have to hit the antenna 3 times, and then Wheel's gonna set up for the 3D Fractale strat. Just flipping at a very specific point. And there we go. 2 for 2, nicely done. It was overall a really, really solid Chapter 1. Yeah, true. Ragtail does not take any time. It's like 3 text boxes. It's like, gets right to it.
Yeah.
Alright, Justin, starting out the Fractail fight. Wheels with a, I believe this should be a gold for Wheels. This is a really nice 1-4 segment. Yeah, 752 segment. That was really good. Nice. Looks like Justin went 2 for 2 on the 3D flip strat there. And Chapter 1 for both runners is complete. Back on the flip side, everybody's favorite segment of Pit Percent. Got a lot of different things to complete before starting Chapter 2. Obviously only going to be entering 2-1 and just getting Boomer. Alright, so Wheel's gonna cook the Fire Burst we picked up in Justintheosu house. Looks like Wheels did get a catch card. That is what that was. Catch card drop. Which, not super useful. Maybe you could find a use for it in the run. I know Bringle Bringle has a use for it, room 19. If you get a Koopa Troll Key. The Bringle special strat, yeah. Get the double damage boost for room 86.
Oh. Yeah.
Works every time, yeah. 100%, it's actually guaranteed to work. They programmed it in the game. But it only works in room 19, that's where you have to do. Okay, what? Wheels took a good, 3 seconds to interact with Peach there.
Hi.
Really deciding whether or not to wake up Peach and continue the run. I get it.
Yeah.
It's enter 2.
Hmm.
Alright, thankfully this is the final cutscene here for Wheels. After this, Wheels will be off to place the second Pure Heart in the pillar. And Justin right now is
Yeah.
cooking the Fire Bursts for a spicy soup. that's an awesome domino effect. I am glad that that's really cool that you documented that though. I don't think that was documented before, was it? Or I mean, at least I've never seen a an odds sheet. Oh, okay, so it was like raw game data. Okay. Well, that's good, yeah. Much more readable now. That's good. Let's go. Wheel says Wheel says he's going for Bringle strat. We love to see this. Alright, into Chapter 2. Wheels is on a nice PB pace. That 1-4 was really, really good. Pulled it back. Currently about 13 seconds ahead of PB. And Justin's still not too far behind. Just leaving to place the Pure Heart in the pillar. And then we'll be into 2-1. Nice strat there from Justin. That's a consistent way to get that enemy in the little, on that tiny ledge there. Alright, Wheel's going for blue switch early. We'll be doing the setup for it. Looks like that should be good. Took damage, but that should be fine. Nice, out of bounds. That lineup looks good. I think that should work. Okay, nice. Really, really nice. I didn't know if Wheels flipped early there or not, but that was pretty much perfect there. Yeah, it's a very nice blue switch early. Very nicely done. I was really hyped to see a bunch of different runners going for that this year's tournament. For anyone who doesn't know how that works, basically it's manipulating the Z position while in 2D. The Z position is your 3D position. Normally you aren't supposed to change that while in 2D, but you can just by holding up or down out of the 2 prompt. So if you flip back to 2D while in midair, the game will prompt you with the option to jump. And just by holding up or down, you can change your 3D position. And by doing that we're changing it to a value that's normally not something that we can get to in 3D. And then at the end of that room, there's just like a very small portion of the end of the room that's kind of slanted in 3D. And because of that, we can actually just clip out of bounds by doing that. It's a very difficult trick. I think the hardest part of the trick really is just maneuvering around all the enemies. Like the Paragoombas in that room, the Piranha Plant at the end. It can be really difficult, but it's a very nice time save. Looks like Justin will be going for it as well. Yeah, that should work. Beautiful jump over the Piranha. It's out of bounds. Justin just maneuvering Mario to the left a tiny bit. That way we won't fall off here. And that should work. Very nice. Oh, interesting. That's cool. Yeah, I love to see the new Z-Manip strats. Honestly, they're really fun. Alright, Justin on their way to get Boomer. Wheels on their way to the pit. Yeah, this is a very nice run for Wheels. Gonna be hopefully I believe like 10 seconds ahead of PB. Yep, first try. Very nicely done. This should be like a 39:50 entry. Yep, 39:50. Alright. So really nice pre-pit there from Wheels. Did miss the GBS 1 frame a few times, but other than that, everything else was very well executed. Seen some Thoreau strats early in the pit. You're going to see probably these runners keep Thoreau for probably the duration of the first 10 rooms here. Eventually we'll switch back to Boomer at the start of the, probably the start of the 12th floor or so. So that was a nice strat from Wheels. You see a lot of runners do that, basically jumping on the sproings, or doing a full jump off the sproings will allow them to split into three little guys. Well, that's what we'll call them. But when you do that, you get a couple extra points than you normally would. First try boomer throw as well for Justin. Very nice. So Justin entering the pit. And if you haven't seen the Pit of 100 Trials before in this game, as you can tell, it is just enter a room, find the key, and leave for 100 floors. There is a lot of RNG elements, though. So which enemy has the key, that's going to be completely random every time you enter a room, except for rooms that only have one enemy, which there are a few of those. The room layouts are consistent, and the number and type of enemies, so like how many enemies in a room, what type of enemies in a room, that's going to be consistent every time. Any item drops that you get are random. The enemy locations, like where the enemies spawn in the room, that's random. And then your door locations are random. They are, your entry and exit door is a linked pair, pretty much. So based on where you enter a room, you can technically know where your exit door is. However, which one you get is completely random. And early on in the pit, there are, like, quite a few different door locations that you can get. That early on in the pit, I think there's, like, literally up to, like, 10 to 20 different combinations for some of these rooms early on, but as the pit goes on, that number shrinks down to, like, 4 or 3, so you can actually memorize some of them in the later rooms of the pit. And Justin also does have the 60k level up, so both runners don't have to worry about that. Oh, Wheel's picking up an Ice Storm. Wow, I completely missed that. That is a awesome item drop to get. Oh, from Flim. Okay, that makes complete sense. That makes way more sense. Yeah, so Flim, every 10 floors, you will notice there's just a room that has a chest that we can open. Those chests will contain various different catch cards. We don't need them for pit percent. However, there is a random chance that Flim could spawn. And Flim's like a shop trader. We can buy items off him. Just completely random what the item set is. However, there could be some really nice items in there, such as the Ice Storm, which for room 98, late in the pit, the Red Chomp room. Ice Storm or Thunder Age, those are two great items to have there. It's going to save a lot of time. Alright, so Wheel's starting out room 15. And Justin entering room 8. Nice. That was a good key there for Wheels. I think the last enemy was at the left side of the room, which would have required a flip based on how that room layout is. Justin got a long last shake as well. It's a nice key there for Wheels, right in front of the door. Nice key for Justin. Wheel's just gonna kick these Buzzy Beetle shells. These are the only... I'm pretty sure they're the only shell type that doesn't despawn off screen. The Buzzy Beetle shells. If you kick like a Koopa shell and go too far off screen, it'll despawn. If that happens and that enemy has the key, you will have to wipe out all enemies on the floor. So Wheel's in room 19. Just gonna kick that Koopa shell down there. This will actually, as long as the shell doesn't despawn. Okay, it does have the key. Going for the strat, going for Bringle's strat. Looking to get the Koopa Troll card. Unfortunately, doesn't work. Oh my god, they patched it. It was so close. Yeah, that was definitely, yeah. That was definitely a result of some Cosmic Ray fluke. That is 100% consistent. Just have no idea why it didn't happen there. So the Boo Room here for Wheels. Wheels is down to 3 HP. Does get the key. The next level up is at 90k. Which, both of these runners will be continuously looking for level ups, just because you pretty much get full health every time you get a level up, so... Really beneficial. Wheels is only about 7,500 away. It's like 7,500, yeah. Oh no! Oh, I couldn't count. I didn't know if... Oh no! Wow, that's so unfortunate. I thought Wheels was going to be okay. I was about to say it. Oh no! Wow, that Churble combo is so heartbreaking. Yeah, no save before the pit, unfortunately, and with our rules, regardless, pretty much, if you game over, it's just where you are in the pit. Yeah. Oh, that's so heartbreaking. Yes, Wheels was going for the, as I mentioned, like, just close to the 90k level up there, but, it's just such an unfortunate set of events. Just double damage there from the Churble. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Hang on, I'm trying to... I'm gonna pull up music here. True. If Bringle's strat worked, I wouldn't have died. Oh. Well, GG's, Wheels. I hope you keep doing more runs, Wheels. Honestly, that was a really, really good pace. Your early game is very, very good. Don't be sorry, that wasn't good. It's yeah, I didn't mean to jump scare the flip side music. Oh, for sure. I believe. Yeah, definitely. That was like... I'm pretty sure that Enter Pit was close to what I had, I think, in my PB. Which is... Sorry, I'm fixing up the new layout here. I will switch us over in just a moment. Yeah, for sure, Wheels. GG's once again, and thank you for playing. I hope to have you back next year. I was just mentioning it early on the stream, but technically you were the 27th seed, I believe, just because I think there were like 4 or 5 runners that entered the tournament without a PB. However, I think you improved your PB like quite a bit alongside the other runners. I mean, having a 1:30.08 is really nice. Like I said, I hope to see you keep playing. I believe sub 130 is going to happen. Justin is also down to 3 HP. Gonna heal. Yeah, this is the first Daisy room of the run. The pit is the pit's difficult. I was just telling Castle not too long ago. I've always been pretty bad with pit in comparison to like any percent. I'm definitely better at it now than I was before, but it took me a very long time to actively finish runs without game overing. Oh, that was sick. I don't know if Justin meant to do that or not. There's unfortunately a very, very annoying hammer bro on the top floor there. Okay, nice. Does get the key there. Yeah, actually, task stylish. That was crazy. This should be a nice layout for Justin. This door might be in the top right. Hopefully it's just top... Oh, it's bottom left. Okay, we're fine. This is a really good room. Yeah, if the door... there's a lot of layouts you'll see like that. If the door is in the top right, you have to take the pipe. You can only access that part of the pit floor by taking the pipe, which loses a lot of time. So sometimes you can just get really unlucky. Justin is close to the 90k level up here. Should get the level up here in the next room. Down to 3 HP, but very close to the level up. Does get the key. Well, pretty much we'll just take one more enemy to level up here. There we go. Ooh, an egg. A big egg drop. Love to see those. That's a great 12 HP heal to get. I think Justin has a long last shake, as well as 2 shroom shakes. So looking pretty good on heals. That was a nice ninja room there for Justin. Yeah, unfortunately has to go to the right side to get this key. Gets an herb. I think that's only like 5 HP? 3? It's something like that. But Justin is pretty well stacked on heals for this run. This is the first room with Magic Koopa's very annoying enemy. Their projectiles will do 3 damage. They have a very massive hitbox on that projectile. However, if you take body damage from Magic Koopa's, it's only 1, which can be used as a strat there. Bunch of stylish moves. Down to 7 HP. The Fire Bros are really annoying to try and jump on. Thankfully, I think, yeah, this is a nice spot for that last Fire Bro there. Alright, Justin, through 40 rooms. Into the Clubba room here. Down to 4 HP. Clubbas will do 3 damage. It's another pretty dangerous room to be in. Ooh. Okay. Does get the key, though. Gonna be out. An item tier list didn't have the egg or Thunder Rage, but had the 1 button and the D-pad on the Wii remote and pixels. That's my favorite item. Yeah, actually, D-pad is F tier. I think everybody can agree on that. Justin down to 3 HP. The next level up is 120k. Justin will probably have to use a heal at some point in the coming rooms. Favorite item to use in the pit, mango pudding or D-pad down. Gonna have to go with mango pudding. Red tyloids are the ninjos of tyloids. I don't think that might be the truest statement ever. That is so true. Alright, so this is the Cherble room. Anytime you kill a poison enemy in this game, such as the poison Cherble, as well as the poison Pokey, if it doesn't have the key, it will drop an item. Could be a useful item like Peach Peach, could be a dried shroom. I apologize if you hear absolute thunder outside my window right now. It is raining. Justin used a heal in this room. I believe it was down to 3 HP. This room is just another dangerous room. Justin can use Throw on these Clubbas. Does take out the Magic Koopa. Throw on the Clubbas is honestly a pretty good strat, I will say. Can make them a lot easier to deal with. That's an unfortunate key here in this room. Yeah, if you have a line of Clubbas, it's honestly not a bad idea to just pull out Throw. Yeah, especially if you're on low health there. Thankfully, Justin got the 120k level up. Justin dealing with Squogs, looking for the key. It is a last key, unfortunately. Gonna try to jump on the lock. Very nice. So in 3D, that door lock actually has geometry that you can land on. And it saves you some time on movement there. Yeah, unfortunately, Wheels did game over in the pit. I believe it was room... It was somewhere in the 20s. It was the Cherble and Fuzzy room. Justin with a nice strat there to get a couple extra points. Gets the key there in that Spaniard room. Justin is entering room 54, so about halfway done with the pit. Dealing with more Clubbas here. Thankfully, did get another attack level up, so doing a bit more damage to him now. The Dry Bones take 2 hits with Boomer. It's a nice kill there from Justin. The Dry Bones can be a little annoying to deal with. That's a good key, though. Honestly, in that room, it's a pretty nice key. That room can end up taking quite a while. Oh, first key there. It's a nice first key in that room. Oh, gets a poison shroom drop from that Cursia. That's unfortunate. Oh, that's a really nice key for this room. Doors on the bottom left there. Gonna be out. This is a pretty solid 50s from Justin. This is the Amazy Daisy room. Does get the key. Doesn't have to worry about it, thankfully. Justin's also closing in on the 160k level up. Just about 8,000 away. Hopefully those, hopefully the Magiblots aren't stuck in 3D there. Sometimes that can happen in any Magiblot room when you go to 3D. But, okay. Thankfully don't have to worry about it. Get the key there. I don't know exactly why or how that happens, but I know I've had some time in this room. Yeah, that room in particular, I've gotten those Magiblots stuck in 3D and couldn't figure out what happened. I lost like 2 minutes. It was so bad. So if you use Boomer while any of these Boomboxer enemies are on screen, they will pretty much be like stunned for a tiny bit. And if you do that, you can walk into them without taking damage, you can jump on them, you can jump towards them. It's a really nice strat there. So it's another Dark Boo room. Dark Boos are nice. They do give a lot of coins if you kill a lot of them. You end up getting a lot of coins regardless, though, throughout the pit. Does get the key. Nice. Thankfully didn't have to kill any Dole Bones there. I think that's Dole Bones. Another Clubba room. It's room 63. Boomerang Bros. Boomerang projectiles will do 3 damage. Again, their body damage does less. I think it's 2. Might be 1. I believe it's 2, but I'm not sure. Nice. There we go. Gets right by those enemies there. Keeps full health. Very nice. Justin's gameplay is so good. By just watching that, I have now achieved GBS Enlightenment. Let's go. Shouts out, Justin. What a great room this was. Usually this room is always fast. There's only 2 enemies, but that was just a great door spawn, great enemy spawn. It's perfect. Green Bringle skin. Got a horsetail drop there from Justin. This first try 1 frame entirely because of Justin. Shouts out, that's awesome. Alright, room 69 here for Justin. Almost done with the 60s. Looking for the key here. These shells will do 5 damage. It's a very dangerous room to be in. Oh, nice. That was a good kill there. Unfortunately, this guy has the key, of course. Why wouldn't he? That's alright. Justin will have to walk around. Yeah, gotta go on the right side there. That exit door is in an unfortunate location, but Justin will be out and into the 70s. It's a nice key here in this room. The 70s are usually where the pit gets to be a little crazy. There's a lot of really difficult rooms going forward. Oh, trying to get this boomer. I think that worked, yeah. That did some damage. Oh, there's the key. Okay, nice. Yeah, you can pretty much one-shot those Javises at this point in the pit. And Justin on their way to the 200k level up as well. There's a bunch of Cursias in this room. Just gonna use Boomer, try to find the key. Hopefully no poison shrooms. It's unfortunate last key there, but that's alright. So 74, this door spawn's unfortunate. This left side of the room, wow, that guy is, okay. Hopefully one of these enemies here have the key. As you can see, this left side of the room is just walled off for no reason. These enemies will also go into 3D for no reason. Okay, this is where things get really annoying. Thankfully that guy flipped back to 2D, but sometimes you do have to kill these enemies in 3D, which can be really annoying. and it's the one guy. It's the guy at the top who's chilling at the ceiling, like in the one spot that. Okay, there we go. There he is. It's just these enemies. I hate this room so much. I actually. Yes, underrated contender for worst floor, and underrated contender for worst enemy in this pit. I just hate having to deal with that situation. Room 75, Rough Puffs. Again, projectiles will do 4 here, but body damage only does 2. That's a nice key here for this room. Always love to see a damageless 75. This is really good. So the white boomboxer in this room, their projectiles will do 6 damage. It's one of the more damaging enemies in the pit. Thankfully, that was really well played there by Justin. Some more Magiblots here in this room. These blue Magiblots, I believe they have the most HP out of any Magiblot type. Got a catch card. Just 2 enemies in this room. This room layout can be pretty bad sometimes if the door is on top. However, thankfully, Justin's door is on the bottom. Yeah, catch card, you say? I know a certain room coming up. Oh, great key for this room. Room 79. Sometimes these enemies can be annoying. Thankfully, Justin is at 200k, so if you're at 200k by room 79, you'll be able to just one-shot all those enemies. There's Flim. He finally showed up. Does have a Thunder Rage, so there we go. Justin's got the item for room 98. Also, Flim was, like, stacked on heals. That was crazy. He had, like, a life shroom. He had all the shroom shakes. The OST is ending. Oh, it's back. Let's go. Alright, Justin, starting at the 80s here. These are some of the most time-consuming floors in the pit. I think we've seen runners vary, like, have 3-minute long 80s all the way up to, like, 6 or 7 minutes. Like, it is just, it can be brutal. It really does, like, make or break most runs. Time for the Brobot battle music. Oh, I have to, that's right, I actually have to pull up more... to pull up a couple more tabs and get them ready, because I have to do the true good restreamer, the true gaming experience, where I actually play all of the correct background music at the same time. Yeah, the Churble and Fuzzy rooms. They have been very rude today. Justin looking for a Spania key here. Does get it, nice. Down to 3 HP is technically one shot. Well, at least for those Schlorp enemies. Okay, now down to 1 HP. Please heal. Okay. Yeah, it does have a couple heals left. Still has the egg left as well. The next level up, by room 89, Justin should level up. Yeah, that top right spawn's always nice. Just not having to be forced to take a pipe there. Does get the key. Doesn't have to worry about getting poisoned. Will be out of this room. Still a little low on HP. Might end up having to use another heal. We'll see. This room can be pretty dangerous. Oh my goodness. What an 86 that was. Okay. A first key back-to-back. 86, 87. Gonna be out. 88. More ninjos. Our good friend Joe, John, and Jerry, all of them. Gonna heal again, yeah. This will definitely get Justin to room 89. Unfortunate. It's an unfortunate last key. So 2 first keys in a row and then a last key. That is pit percent. Does get the key there, gets the level up. Trying to place Boomer there, that's unfortunate. Oh, holding Boomer. That works. Gonna do that again, and hopefully this enemy has the key. Nice. That was a solid room. Alright, room 92. Entering the final stretch of the pit here. Oh, okay. Just killed the Ninjon with its own projectile. I've never seen that before. Oh, this is a unfortunate last key. I think this guy's somewhere in this room. There he is. 2 of them. Oh, gets a heal. Just this last guy here. There it is. Yeah, truly innovative strats. Yeah, gonna switch to Boomer for this room. Got 2 Voltshroom drops in the last couple rooms here. Got another poison shroom drop. Still looking for the key here in this room. There it is. Is down to 13 HP. I believe could level up room 99. Down to 7. I think also, yeah, just did get a shroom shake drop. Gonna use that here. Oh, Justin going for the out of bounds clip. Does get the ceiling slide, and very nicely done. That was much faster than going all the way to the left. And the key right in front of the door. It was very well played. Room 95, just a ton of different skelebits all over. Does get the key, very nice. That's a pretty good room. Just a couple more rooms left. Room 96. Boomerang Bros can be annoying. Hopefully this guy has the key. He does not. It's unfortunate. Gonna have to kill the other one here, who is edge guarding. You love to see that. Oh, very well played. That was such a tight jump to make there. Justin is very close to the 300k level up. Unfortunately, will not get it in this room. Alright, does have a Thunder Rage for 3 of these red chomps here. I think this might give the level up. Yep. And unfortunately, gets the 25%. Yeah, gonna have to kill this red chomp. But thankfully did get to the 300k level up, so gonna only have to place Boomer twice there. That was pretty good time save compared to having to use Boomer 4 times. Room 99. Bunch of Magiblots, gets the key, and going to be out. I'm supposed to be doing my job. That is just not... You know what? We're gonna skip this. Oh my god, YouTube. You gotta help me out here. It's close enough. This is also technically not the music, but I didn't even pull the other one up because the cutscene lasts for 2 seconds. So here we go. Alright, on to Ragtail. Gonna set up for the strat. The official Justin strat gets it again. This is what Justin did in their first match of the tournament. pull off a crazy win against Milton. Huge. First try, yeah. And Justin also, I believe, is the only runner that does that from the left side. I believe Moonrise's setup is like from the right side of Rectail, but... or the antenna, rather. But Justin, doesn't matter, finding a way to make things work. And this will do it. GG's. GG's. GG's Justin. Justin will be moving on in the tournament. And shouts out GG's again to Wheels for playing this year's tournament and improving so much. Just in the span of a couple weeks. I don't have the flip side music up. Oh, I'm such a terrible restreamer. That is time. 1:33:22 on my end. There we go. So 1:33:22 on my end. I will check Justin. Justin will have to post their own time. GG Frog. Shouts out. Yeah, GG's once again. So that was a losers round 2 match. Justin will be moving on to the next round to play Owen or Brysinger. That'll be a losers round 3 match. We'll have that coming up for you soon. And we are not done with restreams today. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break and come back in about 2.5 hours. A little under that. We'll have another losers round 2 match between Manta and Emily, which should be a lot of fun. So we'll be back once again tonight. And yeah, it's gonna do it. We will see you all then. So take care.